everybody, it's Gabrielle here. It's summertime and no one wants to be in the kitchen. So let me show you a wonderful pasta dish that you can make in about 8 minutes. It's pretty, it's healthy, it's delicious. I have some boiling water. This pasta dish does not have a sauce, and when you don't have a sauce, you want to make sure you flavor your pasta really well. So that's where I'm going to spend most of my time, is just making sure that my water has a great flavor to it. You want to take, if you have garlic, add that to your water. If you don't, that's okay also. Just throw the garlic in there, mash it up a little bit, and just throw it in. For your pasta, I'm using a whole grain pasta. This is about 1 serving, that amount. Let me get that started and continue to flavor my water. I'm using chicken bouillon, and of course you can use plain chicken bouillon, but I'm using my all-in-one chicken bouillon spice to flavor my water. Also, I want to add a little bit of pep to it, so cayenne pepper will do. It's going to make it quite spicy. I like spicy. I think spicy good for you. It clears out your system, clears out the sinuses, gets the blood flowing. We need that to boil. Hopefully this thing will do what I want it to. What else do I want to put in there? Actually, basically, that's about all that I really need, as long as the salt level is right. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil so my pasta does not stick together, and it should be ready in about 6 minutes, because I like my pasta al dente. That's how I want it cooked. While it's cooking, I'll prepare the other ingredients. Lots and lots of flavor in my broth, so I know the pasta is going to absorb the flavor and it's going to be really good. So now what I'm going to do is add some broccoli to it, because we have to be healthy. And if you're like me, weather does not prevent you from cooking for yourself. Also, you save a lot of money, a lot of things to do, places to go during the summertime. If each time you think about going out, you take that money and you put it away, you'll be surprised that perhaps you would have saved enough to take a nice little vacation. So I'm doing 1 serving of the broccoli. I'm simply cutting my broccoli, its floret, in half. Just want to do 1 serving. It's going to be a pasta with tomato and basil and no sauce. None is required, because the water is going to give the pasta all the flavor that I need, and of course I don't need the added calories. So now I'm setting my broccoli aside, and I'll show you what I do with it later. I have 6 leaves of basil that I'm going to cut up while my pasta cooks. Just take them and just more or less, like you might want to shred them, just as long as they're cut, because I'm going to toss them in the pasta once it's done. It's boiling. I'm a little concerned because this is not the real fire. I mean, it is fire, but you know what I'm talking about. My stove is a lot faster. So now I'm taking just plain Roma tomatoes, and I'm going to cut the Roma tomatoes into cubes. First, they have been washed, slice them in half, and then just each half into thirds, and simply cube them. They don't have to be in any specific size, but you want them to be about this big. And do the other. I think one is enough since I'm only making one serving of pasta. So the Roma tomato is all set. My pasta should be done in about 2 minutes. That's just enough time to kind of like get myself together, clean my area, and get ready to present a beautiful plate of al dente pasta and broccoli. That's going to be really satisfying, tasty, easy on your time, easy on your budget. God knows we all want to look good, and part of looking good is maintaining a healthy diet. And the way to do that is to really control what you eat every single day, and I'll keep saying that over and over again. So now what I want to do is take my chopped basil and my cut up tomatoes. I do have garlic in the water, but I'm adding a little bit of garlic oil, I would say about a tablespoon with that, and I'm simply going to let it sit for a minute. Now this is a little trick I'm going to show you guys with your pasta. Oh yes, it is al dente. Very flavorful. So now I'm just going to drain my pasta, and in this water I want to take the broccoli florets and just drop them in there. I don't need them to be in the water, but for about half a minute at the most. Then my plate, move that aside. There's my one serving pasta. There's my one garlic. I'm removing that. Now I'm just tossing the pasta in the basil leaves with the olive oil, making sure it has wonderful flavor. If you want, you could add some fresh herbs if you happen to have fresh herbs. That will not hurt it, might make it taste even better. So adding some fresh parsley. Since we have garlic, we want to always add parsley to our dish when we do garlic. As I've said before, parsley is breath friendly. So now I don't want my broccoli cooked any more than that. I want them also al dente, and they go on my plate. If you have time, you can arrange them around the plate, or you can just leave them. It really doesn't matter as long as they make it to the plate. But you know, I like to make things pretty, so I always take the time and make everything pretty. It has been 8 minutes, and our pasta dish is done. It is really beautiful. The broccoli florets are really vibrant and green because I did not overcook them. So we are just ready to show you the final product. That's a wonderful meal that you can enjoy anytime, especially if you have gone meatless. This is really, really good. Come on. This is T. Gabrielle. Thank you for watching now. Bye-bye.